welcome to News Recap. I'm Yaungamla Longlang, bringing to you the top stories of the week and now the headlines. The controversy surrounding extortion demands levied against local entrepreneur Aulamba Longkumal by Congo-led NSNK Group. MLA and Advisor for Industries and Commerce Hekane Jakalu has stated that Aulamba is not in charge of the contract or supplier, but he is only a beneficiary. The Mumbai police on January 19 arrested a man accused of stabbing Bollywood actor Saif Ali Khan at his house. The Central Bureau of Investigation on January 24 filed an appeal before the Calcutta High Court seeking death penalty for RG Kar Hospital rep murder case convict Sanjay Roy. The conflict between Israel-Hamas militant groups in Gaza Strip came to a halt on January 19 after both parties had agreed to an agreement deal for releasing captive hostages, bring about ceasefire in the region. And now news in details. The Directorate of Industries and Commerce, Nagaland Industrial Development Corporation Limited, Ministry of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises, Dimapur and Engineering Wing of Directorate of A&C, along with a special purpose vehicle member, conducted joint verification at Common Facilities Central Wooden Furniture Cluster, Tolovi, Dimapur on January 18. NIDC through press release informed that the project under MSE CDB scheme is progressing as planned and it is to be completed as scheduled. NITC and its report said that the officials have been monitoring the project to ensure the project stays on track. NIDC claimed that it is confident to meet the deadline once the few remaining machineries are delivered, installed and commissioned. NIDC also highlighted that the civil works is almost completed with a percentage of 95%. It is also mentioned that all the machineries were being purchased as per Ministry's final approval and the component-wise expenditure details have been checked, found to be correct. NIDC informed that the project investment is in the tune of Rs 10.16 crore, where Government of India through Ministry of MSME contributes 80%, Nagaland government and special purpose vehicle contributes 10% each. The controversy surrounding extortion local demand levied against local entrepreneur Aulamba Longkumal by Congo-led NSNK Group has been a much talked topic in the state. Amid the controversy, the Business Association of Nagas had strongly condemned the extortion attempts made by NSNK Congo Hokato Vishu, demanding Rs 50 lakhs from Mr. Aulamba, who is the chairman of Special Purpose Vehicle SPV, responsible for managing and operating the CFC for Furniture Cluster. Association stated that the situation raises concern about the government's effectiveness in maintaining law and order. Criticizing state government silence on matter, Association said that it is particularly troubling. Association mentioned that the lack of effective enforcement and political will has created a power vacuum, allowing Congo-led group to exploit the situation and spread insecurity and hopelessness among the citizens. It is criticized that the government's inaction and silence in the face of extortion attempts have emboldened such organization, undermining the rule of law and eroding public trust in institutions. The association urged the state government to assert its authority by initiating immediate action, investigation and prosecute those responsible. Association warned that it is fully cognizant of the modus operandi employed by certain individuals who utilize various organizational fronts to perpetuate extortionist activities and cautions that such action will ultimately be exposed, and their attempts to legitimize the activities using the interests of the Naga people and development blank will be revealed when the time is opportune. Association, in connection with the matter, issues several demands demanding to take firm stance against Congo-led group for extortion attempts and ensure that the rule of law is upheld. It's also demanded to apprehend the culprit and mastermind responsible for extortion and intimidation. In addition, the association appealed to protect citizen rights by ensuring that citizens are not harassed or coerced by any organizations. strengthen institutions and ensure that the government is effective in maintaining law and order. Legitimate authorities must investigate and address any genuine concern about corruption or irregularities. Amid the backdrop of Congo-led NSNK demanding an extortion of Rs 50 lakhs against Aulamba Longkumer, MLA and advisor for industries and commerce, Hekani Jakalu has stated that Aulamba is not in charge of the contract or suppliers, but he is only a beneficiary. Over the matter, Hekani informed that the government is in touch with the Commissioner of Police as well as with the police department. Hekani said that they are trying to settle the case without embracing anyone and warned that if they keep on doing unnecessary things, we will have no choice and it will be a very ugly situation. Let's have a look at what Hekani has to say.
So this issue has been a matter of great concern for the department also. Main amikan objective to support our entrepreneurs and our business community. And a young entrepreneur who is trying his best. He has a proven record. He's done very well in the past, and the department is trying to help him. Now, the job of the department, ami khan talaga funding khan laga ki ministry pa itu kan sab clear kuri kina ase. Like you mentioned, NIDC is the implementing agency, but department to ami khan any type of project that is executed, we also trying to make sure that it is implemented well and the objectives are met. Now, with regards to this issue. Just the other day, few days back, the Department of Industries and Commerce, Director Aro Amikhan Laga MD, who's the Commissioner Secretary of Industries, NIDC Laga Chairman, and all of them, the team has already gone, and officials from the ministry, we have gone to check to the spot, the Common Facility Center, along with Aulamba. And they have seen that it is on track. Now, this entrepreneur, he's not the person who is in charge of the contract and supply. He's just a beneficiary, and this, especially this Common Facility Center, though you have to form an SPV, Special Purpose Vehicle. So he's one of that. Tala expertise hoke tala team loike na itu kuri ase. To taido, and the beauty about this is SPV also has to contribute 10%. So it's not that someone is trying to government la paisa khai dela nohoike na itu contribution be to show the seriousness. Inika ase itu case to. We are in touch with the police department, so the public should not think that department is not aware of it or the government is trying to neglect it. We are in touch with the police department. We are in touch with the Commissioner of Police. Ito kote para ahishe ki ase ito dosap identify kun ase ito can be identified to a certain extent. They have also identified and they will work on it, but we will leave that to the police to look into it. But I want to, through this thing also, I want to also let every entrepreneur know that Department of Industries and Commerce is here and the government is here to promote them, and you should not be scared. All these things, I don't want to just pinpoint to one particular party, but there are so many other parties also, not necessarily underground, but so many other groups, different type of groups come, but government is very serious, department is very serious. We will protect them and we'll make sure that their projects are successful, and in the next couple of years, these are the people who are going to be our role models. So we will leave no stone unturned to protect them and to promote them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, ma'am, Abuni, they rightly respond this, no stone unturned. Whereas NSC and Congo group will not leave any stone unturned if the concerned individual and the department fails to furnish the details of the scheme and caution the said individual not to fool Naka public quest. Itula opode ma'am apni answer kurubo muna sana.
Yes, absolutely. First of all, every type of government projects, it's a public document, right? So it is for the public to see. So it is, but I mean, government is not accountable to anyone. The public in general, yes, but to a certain particular group, that is really uncalled for. So I want the different groups not to get into all those things because it's an unnecessary thing. We are trying to settle this case without embarrassing anyone in a nice way so that we move forward. But if they keep on, doing unnecessary things, then it also becomes, we will have no choice and it will be a very ugly situation. We don't want to get into that.
As the nation celebrates 76th Republic Day today, Nagaland also celebrated the auspicious occasion at various districts of the state. The celebration was held with great pride, joy and hope for future, displaying parade, march past, cultural presentation by various tribes of the state. The celebration also witnessed the launching of Chief Minister's Mobile Operation Theatre at Kohima. CMMOD was established to deliver advanced surgical and health care services to rural and remote areas. Its initiative aims to enhance access to specialized medical care, promote health equity, and reduce healthcare disparities. Let's have a look at how 76th Republic Day was celebrated in Nagaland.
Next is Bloomfield Field Higher Secondary School, Zeneboto, led by Akivito.
Instruments for minimally invasive surgeries. A dedicated medical team from Hamas Hospital, supported by doctors from both private and government healthcare establishments who are committed to serving underprivileged communities and ensure the delivery of high-quality healthcare services directly to the doorstep of those in need. The mobile operation theatre not only provides life-saving interventions but also serves as a model for integrated healthcare delivery, effectively reducing
Honorable Minister Shri C.L. Jones is final contingents. La Band, led by ABSI Vevitolo Jurma. Excise Directorate, led by AIE Teso Vizo Kensei.
Marching past, now the contingent led by ABSI Shoto Nindu, the first NFP Battalion. Knight Subedar Krishna Bahadur, the 22nd AR Katikema, the leading his troop. Cadet Najasino, leading our Patkai.
Invoking the blessings of Almighty God, on this Republic Day, I inaugurate this on behalf of the government.
The Mumbai police on January 19 arrested a man accused of stabbing Bollywood actor Saif Ali Khan at his house. The arrested accused, identified as Vijay Das, was arrested in Thane. 3 days after attacking the actor, the police handling the case stated that Das' real name was Mohammad Sajid, a resident of West Bengal. Police said that the accused might be of Bangladeshi origin and entered India illegally. Police state that accused came to Mumbai 6 months ago and has been working in a housekeeping company. Police officer informed that the Bangladeshi national had visited the Bandra area several times before committing the crime, and we have learned that while analyzing his mobile details. The local police were informed about the accused by his contractor when he saw Sajid photo on television, and said the police officer. The police said that they were verifying his motive behind entering the actor's residence, though it appears to be theft. Police have registered case under BNS section 311, 331 in clause 4, relevant action of the Passport Act 1967. The Central Bureau of Investigation on January 24 filed an appeal before the Calcutta High Court seeking death penalty for RG Gar Hospital rape murder case convict Sanjay Roy. The appeal filed by CBI in Calcutta High Court challenges Silda court judgment sentencing Roy to life imprisonment. Division bench preceded by Justice Dibanka Basak said it will hear the CBI's appeal on January 27, along with a prayer filed by the West Bengal government seeking admission of its appeal with a similar plea. Representing the CBI, Deputy Solicitor General Rajdeep Majumdar said the central agency which investigated the case has the right to challenge the lower court order before the High Court on the ground of inadequacy of sentence. It is said to be mentioned that the Silda court on January 20 headed Roy life imprisonment in connection to rape and murder case of a trainee doctor of RG Gar Medical College and Hospital case. After the judgment was passed, West Bengal government, headed by Mamta Banerjee, expressed dismay and filed an appeal seeking death penalty. In retrospect to appeal filed by the West Bengal government, CBI had opposed the state's right to file an appeal in case, claiming that the prosecuting agency had the right to prefer the appeal on the grounds of inadequacy of sentence. The conflict between Israel and Hamas militant group in Gaza Strip came to a halt on January 19 after both parties had agreed to an agreement deal for releasing captives, hostages, and bring about ceasefire in the region. It is said to be noted that the ceasefire deal was initiated by Qatar and United States and came into effect on January 19, 2025, where both Israel and Hamas had agreed to release Palestinian prisoners held captive in Israel and hostages held in captive in Gaza by the Hamas militant. After the deal came into effect, Israel freed 90 Palestinian prisoners and detainees early on January 20, hours after 3 Israeli hostages were released from Hamas captivity. After the ceasefire deal came into effect, over 630 humanitarian aid trucks aided to Gaza to provide essential needs to Palestinians. The next exchange of the deal was held on January 25, where Hamas released 4 Israeli female hostages. This ceasefire deal came after prolonged 15 months of conflict between Israel and Hamas militant and marks as a significant move and a moment of tremendous hope for both regions, especially Palestinian. That's it for this week. Top stories. For more news like this, stay connected to Global Window. Good night.